There's this word game I've been playing a lot of recently, and it's kind of taking the internet by storm. If you haven't heard of it by now, it's about trying to spell words by So, my student, you may be asking, what exactly is a 90? Well, 90 degrees represents a right angle. You build stairs in the game Fortnite, and stairs sometimes turn in right angles, often multiple times. So, cranking 90s is essentially the idea of building many staircases in quick succession to gain a height advantage in Fortnite. But what about in Scrabble? Well, if you played normally, you could be lame and spell a word like tuna. Or, if you opted to crank 90s, you would spell short words, two-letter words often, in 90-degree angles in order to traverse the board as quickly as possible, allowing you to reach the higher valued spaces on the edge of the board. And depending on who you were playing with, you could get away with some pretty nasty two-letter words. Like, there are a lot of two-letter words. If implemented correctly, you could snag a bunch of bonus tiles by creating massive chains. But much like the debunked balls strategy, it turns out this doesn't really work. You're better off just playing the game normally. Or cheating. But at least it works in the game that it originated from, right? I couldn't be sure, so I decided to install the game myself. Oh hey, after we play Valorant, would you wanna play some Fortnite for my Scrabble video?
I don't think I have it installed.
Yeah, that's about the answer I expected. Anyway, when I was trying Fortnite, I very quickly noticed that cranking 90s wasn't a viable strategy here either. I ended up meeting someone and I had my shotgun out, so I tried to fight them, but they were frantically building over me. So I attempted to keep up, but eventually decided this person actually plays Fortnite and therefore is good at building. So I continued healing with my medkit, which, mind you, takes 10 seconds, while the person continued to build on top of me. I then ran away. The person was so distracted by their building that I think they forgot they were trying to kill me. I ended up winning that game. So it's not a good strategy in Scrabble, and it's not a good strategy in Fortnite. So where is it a good strategy?
Get ready!
So you want to be a parachuter?
Stand up!
Good. That means you have courage.
Hook up! Down off our trumpet check!
By the time you've finished your parachute jump training, you'll be surprised to find the accent on technique rather than on courage.
Everybody happy! Yeah! Go!
Battle Royale reminds me of back in maybe 2017, 2018, when people would be like, oh, what if blank but Battle Royale? Except this idea actually worked. And of course, you can crank 90s all you want in this game, especially considering every single time you spell a word, you get experience, which leads to money, which leads to purchasing upgrades and power-ups. It's honestly frantic fun. The way you actually get a kill is really interesting, because if you spell a word using your active letters that connects with somebody else's active letters, they die. And of course, like many other battle royales, there's a storm that closes in on you, so you are pressured to move towards the center. And like many other battle royales, this game's free. I'll put a link in the description if it looks interesting. Well, now that I have passed down this ancient technique to you, I hope that you one day use it in a game of Scrabble to impress your friends. Have an above-average day.